Alright, well, it looks like we're back in the world again. Wait, where'd we go now?
That huge flying
my
monster
eyes, I
actually
shouldn't have
talked,
started this
right?
chat right here.
You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen
Ow,
or
my
heard
eyes.
of anything like that. I don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing at Caribou.
Is the overall theme different now?
The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have. It wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that.
Did the overworld theme change? Hold on, let's see here and such. But yeah, so yeah, the titles have to do with like the story and character development and such. So can I not go? I just want to see what happens if I go back in here. Can I not like go anywhere in here because
the guy we met at Cave Mock.
Oh, apparently that was the answer to progress thing.
Hello?
It's just to go back in again.
And here Estelle's being so nice. Somebody needs to work on their manners.
You're one to talk, Yuri. Hey, that monster's gonna attack us again if we keep wandering around here.
I just want to see what happened if I came in here.
Yes, you're right.
You were the target of his attack?
What? Oh, yes. Do you know what he meant by insipid
What, is that your pet or something?
We follow the same course of action.
What, you're doing the same thing as a monster?
Then does that mean you've come here to attack me too?
My blade does not exist to pass sentence on humans. How odd. He has taken his leave. But why? Perhaps I am mistaken. No.
That guy still doesn't make any sense.
What do you think he's up to?
Who knows? Hey, we don't have time to just hang out here and enjoy the scenery.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
Okay, so that was a secret cutscene and such. But yeah, go back to the other town before this one, pretty sure, like the port town and such. The overall theme is different completely. The first arcs of the story changes completely. Huh. Well, I shall enjoy the new overworld theme. So the town before this one was over the... Oh, never mind.
I know we gotta get out of town, but I'm dying here.
I'm dying! Do something!
Why is Judith coming along with us anyway?
Oh, I should have a look at my party setup thinking about that.
With the circumstances being what they are, this is just how things turned out.
I don't mind a few extra travel companions, but we do need to put in a little more effort.
Just how far are we going?
I guess Heliord's our closest destination, so at least until there.
What?
Should we rest a little once we get out of the city?
Agreed.
Okay, now let's get moving.
Hey, you mind if I ask a question? I need to be sure of something.
What is it?
That big monster we saw? It was talking, right? Like our language.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears.
You all heard it too? I guess it wasn't my imagination after all.
Who's ever heard of a monster that speaks a human language?
Just what is that monster?
Maybe it just learned our language that could hurl insults at you or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go back to that place over there. What, is it always gonna be raining over here? Didn't we freaking do the thing where we took out the weather machine that made it rain?
We're taking a break.
It's probably a good time. Looks like no one is following us anymore.
How can you tell?
Intuition, I suppose.
Intuition?
Anyway, we should be fine here. Let's rest for now.
Especially while it's raining. How is Judith not like freezing cold?
When we have time to take a longer rest, we've got to decide a few things about our guild.
What is it with you and taking breaks?
What do you hope to accomplish by starting a guild?
Accomplish?
I want our guild to become really big. And then
Really
someday we'll
big?
follow in the Dawn's footsteps and protect Dawngrest ourselves. That way, I can show him my gratitude for all the years he's defended the city.
That's a wonderful dream, Carol.
I'll just stick with the boss here.
Huh? Boss? Me?
You were the first one to bring up this crazy idea.
I guess you're right. So, what's the first order of business?
To calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make guilds sound like fun.
Why don't you join the guild as well, Judith?
I wonder. Do you think they'd let me?
The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws will be severely punished, even friends or family. The laws are the source of a guild's pride. No one can be admitted without making a solemn pledge to uphold them.
And what are the laws of your guild, Carol?
1. Don't shirk work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smiles for miles. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work.
Supporting each other and always acting with the interests of the guild in mind. Striving to always do the right thing while punishing those who don't.
What do you mean?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Do justice and punish the unjust.
Everyone's opinion will be valued, so long as it doesn't go against these laws.
Yuri, that's just what
Right, boss?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Yeah, that's it. Those are our laws.
It looks like these will be my laws from now on as well.
Sure it's okay to make up your mind like that?
Yes, you've got me curious. All for the guild. I like the way that sounds.
Well then,
I pledge to uphold the laws, for the guild's sake, and my own.
How about your partner?
Thanks for your concern, but it's all right. He won't mind.
your partner?
A friend I was traveling with earlier.
Huh, I didn't know you had someone like that. Okay, so from today on, we'll be your new partners, Judith.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Then I...
Okay, let's call it a day for now.
Yeah, I almost forgot how sore I am.
Okay, looks like we have a little break at the camp here. Thinking the exact same thing at this part with the whole guild motto and yada yada with PMD2 and such. Do I just have to... Okay.
Oh, Yuri.
Hey, you're not asleep?
No? Is something the matter?
Nobody's asleep. Why are you asking? You're not asleep.
No, I was just trying to think of what our next move should be.
Yes. I didn't even think I'd be able to continue traveling with you. I'm still trying to decide if I should. You're really gonna put your all into this guild, aren't you?
I'd like to say I'm just gonna go with the flow, but I went and bragged to Flynn about it. I guess I can't slack off now.
Carol certainly seems happy. I'm a bit jealous.
Oh, does Her Majesty the Princess wish to join our humble guild?
If I asked you to let me in, would you let me in?
If you've thought about this and it's your decision, I won't try to stop you.
Yeah, you're right. I should really give this some thought.
Well, don't think too hard about it.
How can I decide?
So it looks like we're gonna have to talk to everyone to progress the main story, including Rapide. I will keep that in mind.
What, you're not asleep?
Isn't it past your bedtime, kiddo?
Nah, I've been trying to think of a name for our guild.
Oh, I could use one of my freaking old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon names from like really old playthroughs on this channel. We did Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, Explorers of Sky, and a Super Mystery Dungeon like way in the early days of this channel. And for a while I was planning on like redoing like the whole Mystery Dungeon series, doing all of the games in order of like Rescue Team, Explorers, Gates, which I've never done on this channel, and Super Mystery Dungeon in that order to cover like the whole Mystery Dungeon series as a whole. But then Rescue Team DX released, and if you know, if a remake of the second game comes out as well, then maybe I'd wait for that instead. So that's kind of throwing a wrench into the works of those plans. So now I just have these really old playthroughs on the channel that I don't think are going to get any better by being replaced by a more updated playthrough with a much higher stream quality. But when it comes to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, I believe it was somebody in chat at the time that had suggested the team name to me. Our rescue team name, I believe, was Donate Please, like PLS, as like a joke being like, ah yes, everybody that we rescue out and about, let's get them to freaking donate to us. Easy peasy. And I love how I wrote it in and then the partner was like, oh, Team Donate Please. It's so perfect. It suits us. That's what we should call our guild here. Guild Donate Please.
I'm gonna think of something really cool.
Yeah, Donate Please. Just like that playthrough from just over 3 years ago now. Man, time flies.
Sure, I can't wait.
Yuri?
The way you said Yuri just feels like it's gonna follow up with like, can you read me a bedtime story?
I was thinking about this. We made our guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws, didn't we?
Yeah, but did that earlier today, right? So no worries.
Yeah.
I just worry about being haunted by the evil spirits of doing things out of order.
What is it?
Did you just make those laws up, or did you hear them somewhere?
They just came to me. Why, were they no good?
Oh no, not at all. It's just... those were the exact same laws I'd been thinking of. I'm really happy that I was able to make a guild with you, Yuri.
What a thing to say. Don't get all mushy on me.
Oh!
What now?
I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Braves!
I don't know about that one.
That sounds like a name Captain Carroll would come up with, definitely.
I know we're
Let's go
going with it.
then.
I'm not gonna remember that. No way. I'm not remembering that. That's not happening.
Thanks.
For what?
You're staying up to keep watch, aren't you?
Nah, not at all.
Everyone is staying up.
You're so evasive.
You're one to talk.
Huh. Weird. I always thought I was pretty straightforward.
Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason for joining our guild.
I joined because I wanted to.
That's it?
No. So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, everyone's wishes are respected, right? Don't worry. I said I'd uphold the laws, and I will. But in my own way.
Alright.
Are you gonna get us to do favors for you on some like secret mission that you're
I'll get you to tell me
doing?
the real reason eventually.
Because you're going around destroying Blastias or whatever the heck? Are you gonna make us do that? I don't know.
So it was a coincidence that you were in Dongrest?
Yes, I was. That's the truth. Isn't it lovely?
Sure. Lovely.
Thanks.
For keeping watch?
For talking.
Okay, where's Repeat at, huh? Oh, hi.
Repeat. You're keeping watch too, huh? So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting. You're our number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a hard time. You should get some rest too.
Okay, well, I talked to everybody, so no point going out there alone. So then, do I rest by the fire? And no? No point going out there alone. Eh? What?
What's that? Are you saying I should just trust you to keep watch for us?
Why would this conversation happen all at once? Why do I have to talk again? Oh, okay. I guess, okay.
Alright, I'll get some rest then. Thanks, Repeat.
And then there's the super happy tune.
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've made our guild.
Easy, Tiger. So, Estelle, what are you gonna do?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster if you have no idea where it is?
I thought you were in charge of all the monster-related information.
Don't ask me! Even I've never seen anything like that before.
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
Do you know about him?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was my friend who knew his name.
Why would your friend know the name of something like that?
Where did you see it?
It was on the Désert continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of Tolbikia. The continent of Désert. The desert.
You don't just go marching off to a desert because someone saw a monster.
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale could be
Fairy tale?
something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the sea who talks to people.
I think you've got it backwards.
Isn't that one just called Aquaman?
Backwards?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff of legend.
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, but are you thinking of going all the way to a place like that alone, Estelle?
Huh? Well,
If we don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off on her own. What do you think? Let's take this as our first guild assignment.
Hey, you're right! We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle our fee.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like money, right?
Nope, no exceptions. Money is a necessity for running a guild.
I'm afraid I'm a bit short on funds at the moment.
In that case, why don't we just figure something out later?
I'll pay the fee, I promise. So let's all go together.
Okay, looks like that settles it.
This way we can all continue the journey.
All right, super ultra courageous braves, fall out!
What is that?
Huh? That's our guild's name!
We can't go with that. We need something easy to say that has a real snap to it.
Oh, really? Well...
How about something like Brave Vesperia? It's the star that gives off the brightest light in the night sky.
The brightest star! Cool!
Brave Vesperia. I like it. Let's stick with that.
Okay, that settles it! Let's get to Torum Harbor and charter a boat! We're off on an ocean voyage to the continent of Désert!
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who needs it?
Either way, we can't get to Torum without passing through Heliord.
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the Blastia went out of control.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Alright, we'll just stop in for a quick look around the city.
Okay.
So, first to Heliord, then from Torum to Désert by boat.
Okay, I'll try again. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
Carol earned the Brave Vesperia leader title. You know what really flabbergasts me about that whole situation? Is that they'd be charging their own, like, guild members in a guild of, like, 4 people and 1 awesome doogie a fee for, for going and doing something for them. Like, what? Well.
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things. But I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
No.
Well, it does seem like, yeah, we are going back to the port town over there. So what is our current party setup? How about we do something like... That seems like a nice order. I don't know. Something like that. Sure, let's go with that, I guess. Excuse me, I'm coming through here. Coming through here. No, come on. You know,
Piece of cake.
do we have a new battle theme too?
Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Because we're in like the next arc, do we have like a new generic battle theme? That's pretty cool. Why is my initial strike missing each of these times? My goodness. Also, something else I was about to say that with this whole overworld reminded me of like Bravely Default kind of stuff. It makes me kind of in a way miss how in Bravely Default 2, like enemies by default will come after you, but once you get like over leveled, they actually run away from you and you don't have to worry about them as much. It can make it kind of annoying if you're like specifically trying to farm, I guess, but you are wacky looking, aren't you? But it means that if you're trying to get from point A to point B, it's a no problemo.